All right, good morning, present students, remote students, and any students that are absent or anybody that's just doing a replay right now. Your taxes are due April 18th. That is 1 week from today. Normally every year there's due April 15th, but since April 15th falls on a Saturday this week, and bless you, Sunday is Easter, then they're giving us, the USA is giving us another day to get our taxes completed, which is April 18th. So in this assignment in Schoology, you first have your instructions, Allison's simple W-2 form. When you get hired on a job, they give you a W-4 to fill out, so you can fill out how many dependents you have and so forth. And then once a year, by January 30th, that employer sends you a W-2. And this is that W-2 that I have a paper copy of available for you here as well for the present students. Of course, you can link it. I'm just going to show you that. And while here, pay close attention to the boxes on the W-2. Box 1, Box 2, Box 3, and so on, Box 4. And the reason I'm saying that is because on your 1040 EZ for us, they'll say fill in box 1 or fill in box 2 or fill in box 3 and so forth. All right, so let's open our instructions. We are completing a 1040 EZ because most of you are teenagers, and most teenagers that have to do taxes need to use a 1040 EZ. All right, so we'll open this link. We're good. All right. Waiting on Internet Explorer. If you're in Chrome, you're in great shape. Chrome might be a tiny bit faster. So, this is Allison in Wonderland. I made this up with some of my students, I don't know how many years ago. And I did not give Allison a real Social Security number because I do not want to risk compromising anyone's identity. So I actually used symbols for Allison's Social Security number. So here is her Social Security number right here on line 12 of this Excel sheet. Oh wow, I'm just going to copy paste from this sheet. Didn't do it that way a few years ago. Things you discover. And then you can get her address. Isn't copying and pasting wonderful? Her city and town. City and state, excuse me. All right, she's not in a foreign country and so on. Now here is where it tells you box 1. First, we need her wages, salaries, and tips. This long vertical line serves as a decimal point. So dollars go here, cents go there. Dollars go here, cents go there. So we can get her wages, salary, and tip. Box 1. $8,625. I'm just going to erase these decimals here. That's the way it should look. Taxable interest. Now this is if you have a savings account and Allison does not have one, or for these purposes, but if you do have a savings account, and you get interest from that savings account, your bank will send you a statement. You'll put the money on that statement there. But Allison has none. She doesn't have a savings yet. She has no unemployment. These are in your instructions. And add all these. We can add, no problem. We're good. We're accounting students. And can someone claim her? Allison is a teenager who has not emancipated herself, so her parents can still claim her. So we'll do this. Be sure to read very carefully. Main thing to remember when you're doing taxes is to read everything very carefully and follow the directions. And if you follow the directions and read as you go along, you should be very successful. And of course, you always want to double check before you mail it to the IRS. If someone can claim you or your spouse on a joint return as a dependent, check the applicable boxes below and enter the amount from the worksheet on the back. Well, this worksheet is below at the bottom, so we're going to scroll down and find a worksheet. There it is. Amount from line 1 on the front. That should be $86.25. Let's look for line 1. Yep, it's $86.25. $8,625. Then we add $350. Pull out your trusty calculator. Your minimum standard deduction, bless you, is $1,050. What's larger? You can do that. We can do that. Maximum standard deduction, excuse me. If single, enter $6,300. Allison's single. She's too young to be married. Just like some of you are. The smaller of C or D. Exemption amount. If single, enter 0. Single. Add lines E and F. Then return to line 5 and enter that amount. Dollars on the left, cents on the right. Now for line 6. Subtract line 5 from line 4. Trusty calculator. This is her taxable income, so she's only taxed on $2,000. Isn't it great to be young? I'd love to just be taxed on that. So, federal income, enjoy it while it lasts. Federal income tax withheld from forms W-2 and 1099. 1099 is what you get if you're retired. You're not there yet. So you all will have W-2s. So box what? I got federal income tax withheld. Okay. No box number listed on there. But we can find it. Here we go. Federal income tax withheld, right there. I'm going to paste, but I'm going to fix my decimals here. $0.50. She has no earned income credit. That's in your instructions. No non-taxable combat pay. We can just leave that blank. We don't really have to put zeros. All right, 7 and 8A. Tax. So, enter the amount on line 6 to find your tax in the tax table in the instructions. Your tax table is on the back of your sheet. And you need to look for $2,625. I know my ones are excellent at reading tables. I also gave you the tax tables here. $2,625. Can I zoom just a little? Yes, I can. Where is it? There we are. Now remember, but less than, we can't use that one. At least we can use that one. And she's single, $264. Oops. That was not it. Okay, I'm back. So her tax is $264. Health care. She does have, your instructions will say that she does have full year coverage because her parents can claim her on their insurance, so she shouldn't have to pay any penalty. Somebody's got music, please turn that down. Thank you. And thank you to the neighbor who let them know. All right, add lines 10 and 11. That's your total tax. If line 9 is larger than 12, it is. Take a look at that. Ooh, we're going to get some good news. What does the rest say? Subtract. And then what do we have in bold print? Refund. Yay. So she can save this money for college. Well, we'll let her have a little fun with it. How much is it first? Subtract line 9 from line 12. There's 9, there's 12. Well, 12 from line 9, excuse me. 862.50 minus 264. She gets a nice refund, $598.50. Oops. Dollars on the left, cents on the right of the decimal. And then for routing number, that's at the lower part of the check, which I showed many of my students at the beginning of the year. You'll put that there, and then account number is at the bottom of your check. If you have a checking account, put that there, check, checking, or savings, and so on. And you're done. So you are Allison will sign here. You're going to serve as her paid preparer, so please type your name there. Then do not save this because it'll save a blank one. So please send me screenshots in Word of pages 1 and 2. So please send me screenshots in Word of these 2 pages. And be sure to type your name. This is my name. You won't be able to sign, but in the real world, you print this out and sign or put your electronic signature there. And of course, the date. And so on. And we're done. Questions? All right, I am now saving this video.